out the way, bitch, get out the way. I said, move. Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Whoa. Oh, no. The fight's out. Whoa. I'm about to punch the lights out. Whoa. Get the fuck back. Guard your grill. There's something wrong. We can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too. Busting too. And I've been thinking I'm busting you. Busting you. Upside your motherfucking forehead. Yes, Lord. Upside your motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, oh, girl.
What's up? Hey. It looks like my bars are low, so I don't know how this is coming across. I hope y'all are getting a clear picture. I hope y'all are hearing me clearly. It looks like it's working fine. Y'all should know how much I love y'all because I'm choosing to DVR Sunday Night Football right now so I can be here with y'all. But to be fair, after watching this episode, this is the only way I was doing a review of this finale because that was a bit of a letdown. It was Johnny's year, y'all. This was, y'all gotta stop being so sensitive. But we'll get into it. Before we get into that, let me add this nigga to the stage. Hey man, how you doing? How you been? And how did you like this season? We ain't talked to you about it at all.
Yeah, man, I thoroughly enjoyed this season. Like
I knew you would.
Yeah. Mafia Love Island Games was off the chain.
Yes, sir. Mafia Love Island Games. Yeah.
yeah. No, that was an awesome display of reality game show, nigga.
Right. Wasn't it though? Yeah. It was exactly what we signed up for. And are you glad that I had you do your Tyreek research before the season started? So you had some context.
I didn't finish the whole season 10, but I saw enough to know exactly how this was gonna go down.
Yeah. And it went just how you expected, didn't
it? Yeah. I mean, there was a few things I learned on the way, but for the most part, yeah, just how I thought it was gonna go. It's just,
and
I don't know. I mean, the mafia themed reality show is something they need to do more often. That shit was awesome.
Yes, absolutely. And coming into it, once I found out Johnny was coming, you know what I'm saying, I hoped and I felt like they would click, you know what I'm saying? I felt like they would be cool. Like, oh, these two, they definitely gonna get along, you know what I'm saying? Because they come from the same cloth. But then when the Angelina thing was going on, I was thinking, okay, well, maybe that'll keep them at cross purposes. But the way they overcame that shit so quick, you know what I'm saying? Because Tyreek was dead ass when she was sitting there talking about like she felt like she knows immediately, and he gave that look. I don't know if you remember, it was like early episodes before Johnny came in there when she was spending all that time with Tyreek, and they were laying up together, and they were talking about when you know that you like somebody, and she was like, I know immediately, and he just kind of looked off. Like he was at that time he had already calculated I can't win with this girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I felt like when Johnny came in, a lot of people feel like, Tyreek kind of bowed to Johnny, but nah, Tyreek was just like, all right, cool. He got her. Now I got to figure out who I can win.
I wouldn't call it bowed, but he definitely didn't try after that. You know what I mean? It was but I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I mean, Tyreek played it the way Tyreek should have played it. Like, he should have never, ever tried to go head to head with Johnny in anything. And I think that's the way he played it, is to just be right there. You know what I mean? Like in close proximity to Johnny, but not.
That's intelligence. Like, hey, I'm better off being cool with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're trying to take this and I feel like Johnny felt the same way because they're like, okay, I can underestimate this nigga if I want to, but his social game is next level. You know what I'm saying? So they both benefited from the relationship, and it was it was so beautiful to see, bro. Because our whole thing with season 6 was seeing dudes not act like dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that was our whole problem with season 6. It was season 7. My bad. Our whole problem with season 7 was we were watching dudes not act like dudes, and then in games, dudes act like dudes. Now the women mad.
Nah, man, I don't know.
Now the women mad, but I appreciate seeing the dudes act like dudes.
I don't know. It was crazy. I mean, to me, the Godfather came in, demanding his respect. I call him John Gotti on the Mafia Love Island. Yeah. But Tyreek Tulips, you can't really have a mafia if you ain't got a speaker. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Tyreek Tulips was there to, he was spitting game all. He never stopped talking.
The constant, you know what I mean? But you gotta have the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have the family lawyer, bro. You gotta have the dude to negotiate all the deals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But nah, I believe John Gotti came in there and played that perfectly. Like, it was only the fact that America don't really vote for evil is the only reason that it ended the way it did.
But the thing is, it's not even evil, bro. Especially like on this version of the show. Like, I could understand people being butthurt by Johnny's movements on if this was regular Love Island. Yeah. But on Love Island games where you got people coming in, like coming out their mouth saying, I'm here for the money. Especially when you got Justine coming back and everybody, all the Justine fans saying, hey, this time take the money. If you win, don't split it.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna do it too. I thought this was her year.
Oh no, I feel like if they had won, either one of them could have took that money.
Oh yeah, no, either one of them would have took that money.
Yeah, and I would have loved to see it.
Unless there's some kind of rule against it. Because I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I thought Lucy Luciano might have took the money, but you know what I'm saying? She went on and she showed love, but
I never thought she would took the money. Like that would have gone against the role that she played the entire show.
But she got so gangsta at the end. I was just, I was hoping.
Nah, she was staying in that role the entire show. All right, let's acknowledge the chat real quick. We got Sandra Ballard, we got Girl with the Purse 03. We got Yannick in here. We got Butterfly Queen, Maya Dress, Cash Dior. Is that new Andre? D Fly Mama. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Dwayne Banks. Appreciate y'all joining us this evening. We ain't gonna be in here too long. We're just gonna talk about this whack ass finale. It was a whole lot of filler in this episode, to be honest with you.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I wanted it to get straight to the get to, but
it could have been 45 minutes. An hour 15 was overkill. But like we were saying when we first got in here before we got online, very glad they didn't try to throw that 2-hour shit on us. And
And clearly they barely had enough for an hour. So
yeah. But before we get into it, I wanted to do something fun to start off the video. So let me grab this real quick. Remove that. I wanted to do something fun and give us all an opportunity to vote. Okay. So I'm going to present some options for scene of the season. Right. We had a lot of really memorable scenes this season, and we want to reward the most memorable scene of the season. So I'm going to present the nominees, and everybody just throw your vote into the chat, and then we'll reveal who wins probably like at the end of the video. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping count. Maybe we'll just do it by maybe we'll just guess based on what people are saying in the chat.
We try to keep a look at it.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it, kind of, a little bit. But these are the nominees for scenes of the season.
She doesn't want to be alone tonight. And
hold on.
She doesn't want to be alone tonight, and I was thinking, why should she be?
You're leaving me for a white woman?
Would it be better if she were black?
No, it'd be better if you were black.
I'd have to disagree and say that this decision was a lot harder for me. It's starting to feel draining. Open the package.
Oh. I'm good, how are you? Oh, fuck off! You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. Get the fuck off the chair! Chill out.
All right, y'all. Throw y'all's selections in the chat. Who y'all want to win?
Man,
My personal favorite is Kendall and Garvey. Is my personal favorite.
I thought my favorite scene of all season was gonna be who's gonna be in there.
What was that?
When Tyreek Tulips told
Josh
that told Josh, like, I thought you might want to go see Chris and
Kendall. Nigga. Bro,
that was the most gangster shit.
Hey, maybe it's time to go see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Josh was like, what you say? Like,
I said, maybe you need to go see your boy.
Oh man.
All right, man. So I thought that was fun. But
it looked like you got a lot of threes.
Three is gonna win. Three, like that scene with Toby and Casey fighting over a chair, bro. That the embarrassment, the sheer embarrassment of it. Like, that's one of the most iconic scenes in any version of Love Island history, bro. That shit was
I know you said on your review that you wouldn't have tied it up between me and Johnny if it was me and you on the show.
Nah, I wouldn't have did that, bro.
Hey, bro, if you'd have been fighting over that chair, homie, I'd have sent you home.
I'm saying, nigga. Hey, bro. And that's why I knew that's why I understood what Tyreek did.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you need to go home, bro.
Like, hopefully my betrayal will take over that whole scene that you did. Like, people just be like, I can't believe you sent your friend home. And forget about that.
I'm glad y'all talking about that as opposed to what this nigga did. I did it for his own good. But no, like I said, I understood it, but I don't think in that moment, I don't think I would have had the heart to do it because I would have been thinking like, damn, this nigga need to go. But I also would have been thinking like he probably feeling like as low as ever right now.
Yeah.
And then if I vote against you at the same time, like I can't do that to him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just have to talk to you offline, but
yeah,
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it to you. I couldn't.
For real.
But I understood it.
Step in and be like, nigga, stop. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, Tyreek was just as shocked as all of us, though.
Bro, he couldn't believe it, nigga. That was so embarrassing.
Wild.
That was so embarrassing. All right, so let's talk about this episode. So it opened up everybody talking about, you know, the vote and whatnot, and everybody saying to each other, you know, no matter who's here, you know, I'm happy if any of y'all win, you know, all the nice platitudes and whatnot. Now that we're done with all the backstabbing and the blood spilling and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just us, you know, may the best couple win type shit.
Now that the gang wars is over.
Yeah, so we get the results of the vote, and y'all some haters. Yeah, just straight up, y'all some haters, man. Like this was Johnny's year. This was Johnny. This nigga got a mouth to feed. He's a dad now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on his hood of shit. He is a whole dad now. You know what I mean? He trying to take care of his baby, and y'all mad because he sent home a bad partner. It's games, man. Like,
I really thought it was gonna be him and Justine. And
you know what? And it came back to bite everybody that hate Johnny. It came back to bite him because, you know, they all voted. A lot of people voted to see Sydney win. Like that was ever going to happen. They wanted to see Sydney win because she said she would keep the money. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people voted for Sydney out of pity, and then a lot of people just voted against.
Get a pink Bentley.
Yeah, and everybody voted against Johnny.
Spend your whole $250 on the pink Bentley would be ridiculous.
You see, when people say stupid shit like that, I know they don't need the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, like,
for real.
I don't want you to win if you don't need the money. You know what I mean? I just don't. But
ain't nobody look like they need the money more than KK did. I almost cried when KK went home.
Bro, KK definitely, yeah. But I mean, they should have brought Keenan. Why didn't they bring Keenan? We get Sydney and Isaiah instead of Keenan and KK. What kind of sense does that make?
Nah, that wouldn't have been. I'm pretty sure KK would have crashed the hell out.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? They should have brought Keenan, bro. I'm sorry. That would have been more entertaining. Like, we needed Keenan in there too instead of Toby. Keenan could have been the third wheel instead of Toby.
Instead of like Marvin or somebody.
I mean,
Or instead of Chris.
Marvin was cannon fodder. You know, you need people like that just come in and then get sent home pretty quick. You know, he's an extra.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now we need the Keenan. We need the Keenan playing Toby's role. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, man, y'all some haters, man. That was messed up. Like Johnny, this was Johnny's season to come back and win, taking home for his daughter. And now, because y'all want to hate on Johnny, the person y'all least wanted to see won the show. Because I don't know if you're aware, Sean, but Lucinda is not loved in these streets, bro.
Oh, word.
Oh, no. She is not loved. A lot of people have a problem with Lucinda because she seemed to have an issue with not being able to keep Garby's name out of her mouth. So it felt like there was some microaggressions. There were some, little hints of, maybe some thoughts and attitudes and ways. And, and I thought it was a little weird when she was sitting there talking about genetics. We ain't gonna get too into it. That just may be the way she was wording it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she was on some third right shit talking about genetics and whatnot. But but yeah, no, she's not loved in these streets, bro. But y'all sent home the true winner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sent home the nigga that really should have been taken this season. And I guarantee him and Gabby, they wouldn't let that shit happen, bro.
I still wanted Justine to win.
Oh, I wanted Justine to win. Like once it was down to them, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been happy with Justine.
I wanted her to win from the time she showed up.
From jump, that's who you was pulling for.
And to be honest, I believe she would have if she'd have kept with her game plan, which was sticking with a swole white boy. Her and Josh probably would have took it.
She tried to.
Yeah, she tried, but he was foolish.
Yeah, no, and that's what people miss about Josh, bro. Like he fucked his own game up.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? He fucked his own game up. Honestly, Andrea fucked her own game up. Once she realized that Toby had the numbers when she was in Power Squad, that should have been her moment to say, "Hey, Toby, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we both in Power Squad, nigga?
What's up with you?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we at the end of this thing here. Like, Josh will understand.
Yeah,
I need to get to this bag." And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about Garby, man. Like everybody was all like, rooting for Garby for how she did Toby, but she did that to herself. Toby had the numbers,
but she in Aquarius, so
Garby's Garby's in Aquarius.
Yeah. So that was the only way she was gonna do that. We like.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that?
That's what the internet said. Man, I could be wrong, but the fact that she decided to not take what was smarter just to get revenge.
Okay, so Marissa King is saying Garby's a Sag, and I can see that.
For real?
I can see her being a Sag. I feel like I would have known this because I don't think it was any of us in there this year and on this version. Hey, Bess, come on, what you talking about? Okay, so Marissa King says she's actually her birthday twin. Yeah, we vibe with Sages.
Indeed.
All of my serious relationships have been with Sagittarius. Each and every one.
I don't think I've ever been with one.
Let's see what we got. What we talking about? Josh done meet here. We do solid casting decision. Josh does belong on the challenge, though. I was making jokes about him talking like he was on the challenge and whatnot, but I could definitely see him on the challenge. All right, let's get back to that.
Yeah, he needs something where it's gonna be a fight for his life.
Yeah, where they get to settling in the ring. You know what I'm talking about?
He thought he was gonna be Hercules and take the mafia out by himself. When they looking at him like, say, dog.
Like, bro, we're not even finna fight you fair, nigga. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about, nigga? Like,
for real. Like, we're gonna end you, dog.
This ain't gonna be a one-on-one, nigga. We jumping your ass, nigga.
For real. That's what I'm saying, dog. I mean, then once they went out there with that kiss of death, I was like, I'm not the only one that sees the mafia happen. Like, obviously, the producer was like, we're gonna make this shit mafia to the core. It was casino nights and shit, and
That's how all
This
of
shit
these
was
seasons
awesome.
should be.
Yeah.
Every game season should be like, it should be strategy, gameplay, like people snaking each other. That's what we tuning in for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There has to be that social element to it. But all right, back to this bullshit. All right, we gonna run off the rails a lot because the episode really wasn't much to talk about. So we find out that Johnny got voted out because y'all hating. And y'all can't stand to see a man come play the game and win the game fair and square just because he might have hurt some feelings. You know what I'm saying? But come on now. Anyway, man, y'all
when you unnecessarily dirty, man, America gonna want to punish you a little bit.
But bro, like,
I know it's for the money, but when you can, like, you know what I'm saying, Tyreek did it without people really noticing.
No, bro. Like, no, Tyreek, and I loved it. Tyreek got saved. Tyreek got saved. All right, because when Sydney saved him from that vote, he was 100% going home.
Oh yeah, If that's why I was mad the way they treated Sydney. I was like, bro, like I know how mafia shit work. If you take a body for the mafia, they will reward you, and she did that. And they didn't treat her the way that she should have been treated, dog. Like for real, they should have raised her up in ranks. She should have became a maid woman. But
for that
instead,
move, they didn't give enough love for that move. Bro.
I didn't like that part. Like when you took a body for these niggas, nah, she should have got way more praise for that. Like she was sitting there crying, like she didn't want to kill them other niggas, but she was like, I gotta save Tyreek because I'm trying to get in the crew. Like if you ain't in the crew, you ain't nothing. But I mean, she ended up going with him. You know, she was in the final four, but I mean the final three. But you know,
yeah. But like I said, that was his salvation. You know what I'm saying? It was noticed. Like people were mad at Tyreek too. People were mad at Tyreek for all kind of reasons, but especially when he started going sideways with Justine, you know, everybody got mad at him and whatnot.
That shit was stupid and childish though. Dog.
Hey,
but
the thing is, like, it was stupid and childish, but I loved it. I loved it, bro, because it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was 100% him. It was exactly what Tyreek would do in that situation. Just the wildest shit.
Bro, this is my thing. I knew from what I did see from season 10, I was like, I really hope he don't come over here with that type of game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got to watch some old, you know, black movies like Boys in the Hood. I don't know what made us this way, but he came over here spitting that UK game to these American girls, and these American girls have been getting game from American dudes, which our game is like 20 years ahead of theirs. So Justine and KK played him like a complete idiot every time he tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like Justine would mess with his mind more than he messed with hers. Like for real.
Okay, all right. Why do you say this? Why do you say that our game is so far beyond theirs? Like what are you basing that on?
I mean, it's just like everything with the UK, you know, like they eat beans and toast. Like everything is just a little bit back in the day. And I think the guys kind of act the same way sometimes. I mean, not any shade. They just haven't had as much practice as we had. We've been pimps and players over here for, you know, almost a century now. And they didn't really start that until like maybe 20, 30 years ago. So they wouldn't, you know, be at the level we would be at if you want some player shit, you know. Like they got other stuff that I'm sure they, you know, do. But as far as player shit to an American girl, nah.
No, I get the to an American girl part though.
Yeah.
I get to the American girl.
They just too well seasoned for that kind of game.
Particularly those girls. But in the end, I think he pulled Justine.
I think Justine pulled him.
You think so?
Yeah. The fact like she kept like one of my favorite lines she kept using, like, don't fall in love with me. Because you know you can see they falling in love. And that's why you say it. And that's why she was saying it, because she was keeping it player.
Okay, I'm not gonna dispute it too much. I feel like he pulled her though. I feel like he got her. I think he got her into it.
I think she wanted to make people feel that way.
All right, so Johnny goes, and it's just Toby and what's that girl name? What was that girl? Sydney. Yeah, it's just
Who? Oh
Toby and
yeah,
Sydney, Justine and Tyreek, and Isaiah and Lucinda. At this time, are you thinking like, oh, it's a wrap? Justine Tyreek got it. Are you thinking they 100% winning? Because at this time, I'm thinking that some way, somehow, Lucinda and Isaiah finna win this shit. Like that's just what I was thinking. Because I feel like the past couple of episodes, the way they've been editing her specifically,
yeah,
it's like they've been like she's becoming more and more highlighted. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like as the kind of like the darling of the season, the sweetheart of the season. The girl that gets all the little cute scenes and the little cute moments and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And typically they do that for the one that they're positioning to win. And I hate how with games specifically, it keeps coming down to these we're not sure who win or we're not sure who won,
yeah.
type,
Decisions.
yeah, like can we get a clear defined winner in this duel? You know what I'm saying? Can it be like fucking tug of war or some shit? Like can this shit be like
We
okay,
know, yeah.
yeah, like they clearly beat them. You know what I mean? Like because I feel
I
like
mean,
the same thing happened last season when it was Justine versus Johnny. You know what I mean? Where it was like
oh,
down to the wire, and it was because me
they
and
had to
Johnny were
do that
going back
count.
and forth. Yeah, me and Johnny were going back and forth during that time. He was telling me some behind the scenes shit, and it was a whole thing about like what really happened at the end of that challenge. And I don't
Yeah,
understand like why they can't just have some challenges that end clearly. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Even
yeah.
going back to like everybody was disputing the whole balloon thing. Everybody thought that the yellow balloon was moving slower than the other.
Oh, Kendall balloon.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they thought, yeah. Can we just
Nah, it seemed like something was wrong with Kendall's balloon. It did,
so
but
can we get some games that don't require stupid shit? Like
I mean, but that's how it's always gonna be. Them games. I don't know.
they
You
gotta
can't
be
really,
riggable. They gotta be riggable, and that's
when
how I
it's
feel,
engineered like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really. I don't know. I can't say that it. You can't think that it's gonna be perfect, but you know, when it's for that much money, you want it to be engineered perfectly.
bro. Like I just wanted to be clear. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to come up with a game that like a game where there's like a clear score and you can see, okay, they have 5, they have 10, like whatever. Like I just need to see like a clear fucking score, bro.
Yeah.
Or like I said, just some straight brute strength shit, like some tug of war, or just like the game that Johnny played against Chris. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I guess
Oh
in
yeah.
a way,
Yeah.
it kind of was, getting the shit into your zone, but I don't know. I just feel like they complicated.
Yeah, I did. I like Chris. I like Chris and Johnny's game, and then I like Josh and Kendall's game.
Yeah.
Those were some good games.
Yeah.
I really thought Kendall was gonna win that shit. I was hoping he won that.
You were pulling for Kendall?
Yeah, I wanted to see Josh go to hell home, man. Damn.
Yeah, no,
I really wanted. I'm sitting there strategizing with Kendall, like nigga. And then when he started fighting hard at the end and going back with that one, I was like, nigga, that's the strategy right there. And
just that last minute push, bro. You just couldn't get in that last minute, man. All right, so we get to the these episodes ass. We get to the mega duel, nigga. Everybody come back. And the first challenge is between all 3 couples. It's strategy based. Soon as I found out what it was, I was like, okay, well, Tyreek and Justine got this one. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're talking about strategy and puzzle figuring shit out, they got that locked.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I see a lot of people talking about Tyreek like had the best game in the villa and that he could pull anybody. If y'all are females that's saying that, I would like to know where y'all are from. Okay, you can continue.
Okay. I mean, hey, I'm a fan of Tyreek. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. So I feel like he does quite well in his pursuits. I'm not as
he I think he does too, but I just don't think that American girls should feel like he got a lot of game.
Well, American girls, he gonna have a leg up with American girls just off that accent, number one.
Yeah, but I mean, trying to manipulate you though.
I mean, come on, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. When it comes to game, like not some dude that is really into you and you're into him. I'm talking about the ones that you end up hating afterwards because he just playing around. Like I don't think that.
Yeah, you're defining him, nigga.
What you mean? Oh, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like
that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but to do that, to run that game with an American girl, just it seems kind of weak. So I don't know. I
think you got to get out more, man. Meet some more people. You'd be surprised. They got game, nigga. They got game over there.
50 from Compton. I see.
All right, what was I talking about? Anyway, so Justine and Tyreek win that first challenge. Toby and Sydney lose, and we're on to the second one. Y'all know it, right? Bro, what are your thoughts about the episode, just in general? Like, I get in some ways we got to talk about the episode. What are your thoughts about the episode?
I thought it was gonna be Johnny and Justine. That's what I was hoping for in the head-to-head. But like you said, I mean, they was treating Lucy Luciano real nice ever since Casino Night when she stood up for herself. So I think that might have been when she got a bunch of fans, you know what I'm saying, rooting for her and shit. And that might have been why they got Johnny out of there. I don't know. But I mean, once Johnny was gone, it was actually an even matchup. So
no, bro, they hated Johnny before he got there.
I mean, yeah, but you know, to vote it to where it was that evenly matched with Johnny being out of it, you just couldn't have wanted him to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was gonna win. Hey, him in that top three, it'd have been him all day. Hey.
And that's what I'm disappointed about, because like obviously if Tyreek and Justine had won, I would have no complaints. Everything would be great. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I'd be happy if Tyreek and Justine had won. I'd be happy, but with the results that we got, especially knowing how a lot of y'all feel about Lucinda, I just feel like you come on, man. Like Johnny should have been there. It wouldn't have happened. This was his year.
Yeah, I mean, and especially the way they messed up on that first game. I don't know how they like. I had looked away for a little while and realized, because I thought it was finna be Toby and Tyreek. And then somehow they finished the first game in second. I didn't even go back to see what happened, but yeah, I thought since they were so far behind, I thought they was definitely finna lose, and that was gonna be the end of it. But
well, if Toby does one thing, is disappointing. Like Toby gonna find a way to let you down somehow, bro. Either by some wild decision that he makes, or just by in the end, just what I'm saying, just Toby on Toby eventually.
Just not quite hitting the mark.
yeah. Toby. Just like if you pay attention, he looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
Now for real, like just the shape of his nose and shit. Like if you look at Toby's nose and like when he smiles, he looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Like Toby gonna Toby. Tobias is gonna Tobias. But
yeah, that boy.
Right, man, let's see what the chat talking about, bro. Because I mean, honestly, the episode is what it is. Tyreek was
great. That episode, it was decent, I suppose. But
yeah, and you watched the whole season. You watched the whole season in a week, right? This past week.
Yeah. I also saw in your review how you talking about Nicola might not actually be hurt. Like, boy, that girl was hurt. Like, them balls had to be about 10, 15 pounds, nigga. And that shit hit her right upside her dome.
No, I feel like it grazed her chin, bro. Like,
nigga, that shit caught her whole head, bro. I watched it like 4 or 5 times because I can't see how nobody thinks that Garby threw that on purpose. Like, she was looking straight at that girl when she threw that ball. But I also said this, like, Garby kind of blacks out. Like, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but once that whistle blow on any competition, she was a different person. Like, she was locked in for real. Yeah. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, she looked straight at the girl, but like, I feel like this show hit her.
I feel like she threw it in her direction, but I don't think she was trying to hit the girl in the face. Because I think what happened was she was bending down to grab another ball at the same time that Garby threw that one. And it just so happened that she bended into the path of the ball. But like Garby, she didn't try to avoid her. She trying to get the shit out of there in a hurry.
And that's why I watched it so many times, because I knew before it left her hand. Like I jumped because I was like, oh shit, like before the ball even left her hand, because I knew that shit was going at her head. So you know, it was kind of shocking to me that nobody else realized that. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it had to hurt at least a little bit. Like way more than Chris's finger. I guarantee that.
Nigga, you talking about the finger he twisted a little bit?
I don't even know if he did that. Like Johnny whooped his ass so bad that nigga quit.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah, that's what happened. And that's why I heard people, you know, like, nah, Johnny shouldn't be happy about that win. Yeah, he made that man quit. Like, he should be
number one. He actually won the round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he whooped his ass round.
He actually won the fucking round. And then, you know, Chris talking about he hurt afterwards. Yet, you know, like I said, we ain't see no rap. We ain't see no splint.
Chris really thought like, ain't no way this nigga can pull a 6'8", 2 whatever 100-pound man around. And Johnny was slinging that nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, get over here.
Yeah.
He's sitting there holding on to it.
Some people don't want to give Johnny. Some people don't want to give Johnny credit for that, bro. He 100% won that shit.
Ah, hell yeah. I mean, you know, Chris was smart with that little alligator death roll that he did at the end, but when he said he hurt his finger, but nah.
I'm assuming this is about Lucinda. Lucinda skated by, is what she did.
I think she played it smart.
I mean, she definitely played it. Patriots must be doing well. I'm recording it. I got some money on it. We'll see what happens. Nah, I could tell there's A1 through the screen. Yeah, way more.
It did kind of look like that, but
that's what it looked like in the end. But the way they were acting so confused, I was like, well, maybe it didn't. Because you know the editing, you never know.
The white bag, all the white bags was in Zay and Lucinda's spot. So I was hoping, like I saw a lot of black bags, but I saw the white bags. So I'm thinking, you know, when they subtract that, maybe. But
yeah, I saw that.
I feel you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's over. I don't know what else to say about this episode, bro. Hey, I feel like it was a great season, though. I'm glad.
The season was awesome. The season was great.
I'm glad that they brought who they brought in. I feel like a lot of people probably turned it down.
What was your saddest moment of the season?
Saddest moment of the season, bro. Probably seeing KK leave, bro. Be honest with you. Because I know KK really wanted to be there, and like you said, I feel like, you know, she really could have used the money. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's why, like, on these shows, I want people who need the money to win the money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way about Isaiah. Isaiah gives me that, you know, he need the money. Yeah, you know I mean, and I'm not saying that in a derogatory or a negative way. I'm not, you know, shit. I need $250,000. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they would have did something real with it. Yeah, and I mean, that's I felt
I wanted to go to people who is gonna have like a true impact on their life, you know, in a positive way, and change things for them and their family. And that's why, like, when Nicola was talking about, I don't really care about the money. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
he didn't care about too much of nothing.
Nah, I mean, you ain't got no worries and going back to your island and chill.
Yeah, when KK, like, I mean, it was all fun and games, you know, KK talking about she here for that 250,000 while, but when she lost and had no more opportunity, like that, for some reason at that point, I could feel it. I was like, oh shit, like she wanted that money. Like,
and all she had was Chris.
That's the biggest letdown.
That's the biggest letdown of all, nigga. She came there for the money and left with Chris. And then he wasn't even at the finale. And I saw y'all was making jokes earlier talking about he overseas.
That nigga in the hospital getting his finger replaced. I ain't gonna lie, I got sad when Kendall left too. Like I think it's because I actually got into the fight. Like I really wanted Kendall to beat Josh's ass.
That's the only. Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed that Josh was still there, but
yeah,
I
said I got so into it, and then Kendall was fighting so hard, and then at the end when he talking about he couldn't even look Garby in the face, I'm like, oh damn, like that is sad, nigga. Like you really wanted to fight for her, nigga.
Nah, see, I don't even try to understand the scoring in these games, man. That's what I'm saying. They just
they made it confusing as hell,
bro. Just
bags and shit.
Just play horse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like play some shit that we can just count and understand.
Obviously, Cindy would have killed at that.
Hey,
really?
Let's see it. Play some actual games. Nigga. Let's play some games that people know.
What, after he won?
Maybe. Now, see, I understand what you're saying. Like you're sad about Kendall leaving, but I was only sad that Josh was still there. I wasn't sad that Kendall had to leave. I wanted Kendall to go. I was ready for Kendall to go as soon as possible. Kendall was getting on my last fucking nerve.
He I don't know. For some reason, he didn't get on my nerves as bad on this season as he usually do. I don't know why. I think he kept it kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not here to advocate. I'm not here to advocate you hating anybody. So Kendall didn't get on nerves. He didn't get on your nerves. Bro.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't, entertained, especially by him. But he didn't get on my nerves. I was entertained by Johnny. That was my entertainment.
All right. So, what was your favorite moment of the season? Then you asked me my saddest. What was your favorite?
Let's see. My favorite. I don't know. I know it would be somewhere Tyreek was saying something. He said so much stuff. Like that's why I call him the Tyreek Two Lips. That boy would use his two lips, nigga.
Hey, the 1-1 line, the tactician line.
I'm a tactician, bro, isn't it?
Yeah. The tactician line. You need to go see Chris and Kendall. That was beautiful.
That was gangster.
Yeah,
I need to do the edit where they put the sunglasses on, nigga.
Why are you surprised? Almost every time he addressed Josh was a moment for me.
I mean, he kept it. You know what I'm saying? He kept the whole thing game gangster. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was like, "Why are you doing this?" Like, nigga, it's $250,000. What you think? Like that's all he like. What you expect? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is real. But I mean, it's not everybody's reality. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's sad that it has to kind of be a black and white thing. But niggas came from that kind of a come up to where it's like, yeah, I know I got to do some dirty shit to get to this money. While a lot of white people ain't had to come up that dirty.
But time out. That's actually not true.
That's right. I know what you're gonna say.
Motherfuckers, it's crimes behind all of that shit.
Yeah.
The only thing is when we do it, it's a problem. It's like Chris Rock made a joke about that. Chris Rock made a joke about that in one of his specials, talking about the Philip Morris family and all the people that cigarettes done killed. But they made billions of dollars off of nicotine tobacco, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how the Philip Morris family could never be a black family. Like cigarettes would have been illegal like crack if it was a black family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just facts, bro. Like only certain people can profit from pain, but all of these wealthy motherfuckers, bro, like it was crimes behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It was always some shady shit going on. And that's facts in all of these game shows. That's what I'm saying. Like if you watch the challenge, if you watch Big Brother, there's backstabbing, there's lying, there's deceiving, there's manipulation. There's you're playing people, literally playing people's emotions, playing relationships, making people think that you care more about them and their game than you actually do. When you're literally just using them to advance to the next level. That's what these games are. That's what happens in every single version of them. So when and then the thing is, it will be one thing. Okay, I can, and then I guess that's why people get so mad at Johnny, because he does make these women feel like he really likes them. like he, and I was laughing so much at Johnny's scenes after Angelina left. Every scene with him and Gabby, I would just start laughing, bro.
So fake.
Every time he made out with Gabby, I would laugh. Every time he said something sweet, I would just laugh. Johnny is so funny to me, bro. But I guess because I don't take it seriously, it doesn't offend me. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of women watching it, it maybe remind them of experiences with niggas that played with them in the past, or they just see the fact that these girls are actually feeling for him while he's doing this, and that's not cool, and that's why they feel the way they do about Johnny. But the thing, and that's what, and I'm almost done. And then, but Tyreek never does that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he
tells them exactly what it is.
He'll tell you straight up, like, hey, we'll see, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like you right now, but I ain't, like you said at the end, I ain't putting no pressure on it. I like her, but we'll see what happens. But he doesn't sell dreams. That's the thing. Like Johnny sells dream houses, beach houses. Like Johnny sells the whole shit, and then rips the rug out from like,
it will take you to a dirt lot and be like,
and leave you there. Johnny sell the whole shit, but it's funny because like I don't understand
why y'all about what you want. You want the experience of hoping that it's something good at the end, or you want to have the experience of knowing that you'll never have any reward at the end.
But my thing is like, how it ain't his fault that y'all keep buying it, bro. He's selling the same shit to everybody.
Yeah,
like he pulls out the same pitch and sells the same product to everybody, and they just all keep buying it, which makes it funny. I'm sorry. I find Johnny's
success funny.
I find it hilarious.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was telling my wife when we was watching. Like, how does he do this? Like, I mean, like, I know how it's done, but to do it to women that already know you, like, you know, to go out and be known,
bro, to do it on TV,
do the same shit. Yeah,
but I'm saying like these women have video. It's like sports, right? You can study the tape, nigga. Like all of his moves are on tape. Y'all not watching film. How y'all coming to y'all coming into these games with Johnny without watching the film?
Nah, they know Johnny. They seen what he did to the last one.
You know his tendencies. You know what he does on third down. You know what I'm saying? You know the play he calls. Y'all not studying the tape, man.
But you know what? They all keep it in the back of their mind, but they wait too long. You know what I'm saying? Andreina was still, she was like, you know, hopefully he don't drop me. Hopefully he don't drop me. Like, you could have got away before he dropped you, but you didn't. And I mean, same with Gabby. You know, Gabby was like, I just drop him this, I just drop him this. No, you're gonna go down with him because you're gonna stay there. Like, if you stay there, you'll go down with him, or he gonna do you wrong, whichever.
Gabby never had an option to drop him though. But I mean, honestly, neither did Andreina, because he was her whole game plan.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Like once he came in,
she couldn't listen to her self-talk. Like, I'm gonna just throw whatever yo though. Like, and then even telling Justine that, like, that's the wrong person to tell. Like, honestly, whatever Johnny say, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you telling the ops that you have no brain to operate for yourself? Which Justine didn't even have to say that. She like, nah, Johnny gonna drop you. Like, you won't be here very long. He gonna do it in the worst way possible. Maybe fuck over 2 other people at the same time. Who knows?
He definitely fucked her over, bro. She was safe, nigga. That shit was hilarious.
I was shocked. I was just as shocked as she was, nigga.
I was surprised, but I wasn't shocked. I was like, is he really gonna do it right now? Because what I was thinking, I didn't think he was gonna do it because I didn't think he would make himself vulnerable, because there was a chance that Gabby wouldn't have picked him. Now, he didn't know who was in that box.
Chance that she wouldn't have picked him. He knew when those 2 was the only ones up there and he was the last one, he was like, oh, I'm getting picked. But my risk is like, you didn't know who was in the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, since he was making out with her, it didn't matter what she looked like. He was going to do that regardless. But he didn't know that she was just as swole as he was, unless the producers told him something. If they winked, was like, Johnny, go to the box, Johnny. Like, this is gonna be the power couple of the century, Johnny. Go to the box.
You want this box, Johnny.
Yeah.
Trust. You definitely want to
Yeah.
open this box. Yeah,
For
that
real.
great scene though. Great moment.
Yeah,
Great
nah,
moment.
she was hurt. I mean, she knew it was gonna happen. She just didn't know when. She didn't know the time or the place.
But bro, I don't think she did. I think Andrina's thing was that she's Andrina, and
She thought that body was gonna make it.
Huh? Yeah, and he may have done it to all these other girls. He may have done it to those girls from last season, but ain't none of them girls from last season Andrina. You know what I'm saying? And the only one I feel like from last season who can step to Angelina is Armani, and Johnny was never with Armani. Or was he? Was he brief? He was briefly with Armani last season, wasn't he?
I think it was with everybody last season, I think. At least once, nigga.
Because Armani, like, she should have came back, right? And I think they reached out to her, but she just didn't want to. But Armani was smart. Yeah, she was a hell of a competitor.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was a wild season. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah, man. Like I said though, we just appreciated seeing dudes act like dudes, move like dudes move, make decisions that dudes understand, and we understand that a lot of y'all were not happy with some of the ways that the niggas was moving in this villa, but they was moving like niggas. They was moving like niggas. So you know,
ain't nobody likes the way snakes move, nigga. But you know, snakes get places.
But I didn't see no snake shit though. Like maybe
I mean it depends on what you call it. It depends on how you see it. You know what I mean?
Because you can't call anything Tyreek does snake shit, nigga. Like, I'm sorry, you just can't. It's just straight up strategy in your face, blunt. Like, this is what it is. This is why I did it, and that's why he gets away with it because he's so honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I can see you interpreting some of Johnny's shit as snake shit because, like I said, he does sell the dream and then rip the rug out from under these women. But there's so much film of him doing this that the fact that he's still able to, I'm sorry, I don't blame it on him anymore. I just don't. From now on, it's y'all's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Like back in the day when I used to go to the same strip club every weekend, and all the strippers would be like, "Don't talk to that nigga," and they still talk to me. It's unbelievable.
Why were they telling him not to talk to you though?
Because I talked to all of them. And they was like, "Don't talk to him. Like, he's not in it for the long run." But they didn't care either. They wasn't in it for the long run either.
Well, we're almost at an hour, and I ain't got shit else to say about this episode, but it was a good season.
Yeah. Trying to remember, see if there's anything else we want to talk about with the season.
Now, anything from the season that you didn't get a chance to chat about because we ain't do no lives, you ain't do no videos.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of watched it all so fast, but I don't know. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it from the beginning. I mean, understand, Chris got on my nerves the entire time. Hey, I really don't like that dude.
D says Zay was the only one that they fuck with in the finale, so they're not mad. Man, good for you then.
Okay. Zay?
I know.
I don't know why people. I don't know what makes you fuck with Zay. Like he didn't really. He kind of skated by behind Lucy Luciano. That's what I call Lucinda.
That's an interesting take, Alchemist.
What?
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. They should have never let the public put Johnny out like that. That wasn't cool.
Wait, so is she saying that was Tyreek's crew and not Johnny's crew?
I'm not trying to dissect it. Everybody has their opinion. Yeah. That would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
That would have been a fight. That would have been a fight. That I still believe Johnny and the Beast would have won, nigga.
Yeah, I mean Josh fucked it up. You know what I mean? Josh in there trying to, and Andrea don't even like him like that, in my opinion.
But and they told him at the beginning, everybody walked around the villa all big and bad, like, no, I'm here for the money. I'm here for the money. Every last one of them niggas chose love. They chose who they would be more comfortable laying in the bed with. You know what I'm saying? And they let them do that. That's why
everybody except Tyreek and Johnny.
Yeah. Well, who was Tyreek with at first?
Huh?
Nah, he was with Andrea at first.
I know,
but he might have thought that she was gonna do something.
Bro, once Tyreek realized that Andreina was trash as far as like competition was concerned.
Once he got drugged around by Lucy.
Yeah, he was done. Like, and it didn't matter that she was the baddest one, and it didn't matter that he enjoyed being with her in the bed. That wasn't what he was there for.
That was embarrassing.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Johnny were the only ones from jump that were only making, as far as the dudes were concerned, that were making strictly game related decisions. And maybe Chris too, because Chris was in there playing the game too. Yeah, Chris was in there playing the game too.
He was horrible at the game.
He just wasn't the nigga he thought he was.
Nah,
just like he wasn't who he thought he was on.
I think he was who he thought he was. That's why he was so scared to face Johnny. He was terrified. He would have fought anybody. He would have fought every other dude in that villa to not have to go against Johnny.
Oh, you want to talk about that moment when Chris found out that he had to go duel Johnny and he was sitting over there pouting?
Yeah, he pouted. He pouted hard. Real. I mean, he was completely in the feelings. And I mean, you know how niggas is. Like, you can tell when a nigga's like, hey, like, I don't really want to fight this nigga, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, like back in the school days, it's like, nah, after school, nigga, we going. And the whole, last few periods, that one nigga's like, nah, man, hey man, fuck that nigga, really. Like, he on some crazy shit though. You know what I mean? And I ain't even really got time for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even tripping about that shit, bro. You start trying to reason your way out of it, nigga.
Yeah.
Like by not fighting, you're the logical one in the situation. Yeah, nah. But nah, bro, because like the thing is, I understand the frustration. Like, you're there to win the money, and now you potentially could be going home. But I respected KK's response because she was still respectful. She was like, you know what? Right now, I'm just trying to get my mind right. But thank you. I'll holler at you another time. That whole, I'm not even gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stare off in the distance and look and then just stew and look mad. Like, bro, like, come on, dog. Like, you're a grown man. You knew that coming into this, you would likely have to duel at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, go out there and earn your shit. You don't want to face Johnny later, so get rid of his ass right now. That's how he should have been looking at it.
He really thought he was gonna come in as the big man on campus. Like, I mean, you saw how he walked in. Like, let me show y'all around my villa. Hey, nigga, this is season 6's villa. First of all, like, if anybody should be showing anybody Kendall, you can show them the speakeasy because that wasn't there when Kendall was there. But other than that, I mean, hell, like KK Soul Ties belong to KK, nigga. But like, they done switched up the Soul Ties. It didn't even look like that when KK was there. For real. But yeah, for him to come in talking like that, like, I'm so happy the way everybody responded.
Yeah, everybody was like, okay, nigga. But speaking of Soul Ties, did it bother you every time people walked in there with their shoes on? Because every time somebody went to Soul Ties, I couldn't focus on anything but whether or not they had shoes on. Because most people go to Soul Ties with their shoes on.
This is my thing. Like, understand, I could chill in Soul Ties until somebody walked in with their shoes. Once I noticed people was going in there with their shoes, like, now I'm not finna lay up in Soul Ties.
I'm not going anywhere near Soul Ties.
I can't even go up in there no more.
I see is whatever was on the bottom of everybody's shoe, nigga. I just felt like it's all up and through and on all them pillows and everything, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, have some respect.
Bro, it's nasty, nigga.
Yeah.
I wonder what that toilet look at. Like, we don't ever even see where the toilet is. I wonder what that toilet look like, bro. They be in there just.
Yeah, from way they was talking about what was his name with Olandria? Nick. Where they was talking about Nick. Like,
what Nick do?
Remember when they were talking about Nick in the toilet, how they were telling him stop trying to take like long range shots on the toilet because he was pissing all over the place?
Nah, I don't remember that.
What? They did that during You know what? I think they showed it on After Sun. It might have been on After Sun.
Yeah, I didn't watch none. I didn't watch none of the After Sun.
One of the questions during that mailbox challenge, somebody told Nick to stop shooting from long range like he's Steph Curry on the toilet and to clean that shit up after himself, nigga.
This nigga in there pissing all over the toilet, bro. See,
yeah, that's horrible, dude.
You can't be living with a bunch of people. That's the thing, bro. Like, it's nasty in there.
Yeah, I'd be ready to fight. Like, nigga, if you doing that to the toilet, like, we grown ass men, nigga, come on now. Hey, this shit I gotta tell my 3-year-old, 4-year-old little boy, nigga.
Fly mama, I think so. Kendall's braids were annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, those braids is wild. Especially since his hair wasn't that damn long on Beyond the Villa. I don't know if he added something into it or what.
Deborah, that's never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
I don't even know where Potomac is.
That's never gonna happen.
I'm lying. I actually looked it up because they kept showing the commercial, and I still don't understand what it is.
I will never sit and voluntarily watch an entire episode of any version of any housewife. That's just Love Island is about Love Island, Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, shit like that. That's as far as I go down that realm.
I'm having trouble just continuing to watch reality TV in general.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just gets on my nerves sometimes. Just people too happy. I got to watch some drama sometimes, like scary movie or some shit.
So let's talk about the future. So Love Island is over, thank God, until summer of next year, because I need a fucking break from Love Island and its nightly routine. But going forward, Love is Blind US has started. I have not watched a single episode of Love is Blind USA yet. I plan on, actually, I'm off tomorrow, so I might binge tomorrow. But I plan on getting a review of the first 6 episodes. I'm not doing individuals because it's way. I'm not doing 6 episodes between now and the next drop. But I'll probably just do all 6 in one video. Either tomorrow is ambitious, but before the next drop, and then I'll be on schedule, going forward after that as far as Love is Blind is concerned. But I haven't watched one episode yet. I haven't seen any cast videos. I've avoided all of the meet the cast videos that other reviewers have put out. I don't want to know shit going into it. Meet these people. I did inadvertently see something about somebody eating boogers. Yeah. I wish I was just saying that shit facetiously. Bro, what I saw anyway. So I'll get on. I'll get on Love is Blind, and those reviews will start dropping next week. That's the only thing that I have on my docket for right now. Sean,
what's that?
I know you ain't really been. You have some. We all have life shit going on, so you got to prioritize that from time to time. But what's up with your trade? With your trade? What's up with your channel?
And I got some ideas. I gave up on a lot of stuff that I was working on before. Mm-hmm. So I really don't know the absolute direction of my channel just yet. I mean, I don't know. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Stuff with my dad and stuff like that. So I've been real busy, but I will come back eventually. I just don't have a set date yet or a set direction.
You know what I think?
What's that?
Because I see a lot of we need to talk. I think we could do something music related, like some reviews music related.
Oh, word!
I've been watching something lately, of these Gen Zers discovering music that we grew up on. Listening to it for the first time and vibing off of it. Obviously, it wouldn't be that because we know that music, but something along those lines where we can we'll talk offline. But
I've been listening to a lot lately.
What's that?
Is stuff from the early '80s. I don't know why. I've been listening to it heavy lately.
All right, maybe we could do some old school shit. I don't know, but
them songs are different too.
Yeah,
like I like, you know, growing up on it, hearing it, you think it's about certain thing, and then you hear it, you know, 40 years later, and be like, wait a minute, like, is that what this song is about?
All right, let's answer this question. Who played against? To me, it's Tyreek. To me, Tyreek, I feel like he played a beautiful game. Johnny played a great game too, but because Johnny's game was so volatile, that's what ended up getting him sent home. You know what I'm saying? You can't piss too many people off, because then, you know, the vote aspect comes into it. And Tyreek just happened to be fortunate that the one vote he was vulnerable in, he got saved from. And then once he was with Justine, he was cool, because Justine's always going to get voted through. You know, anything she's on, she's going to get voted through. So I feel like Tyreek played the best game altogether.
I want to say, I don't know how to say it. I liked Johnny's game the best. So I don't know if he played the best game, but it's what I like the best. And then, I mean, if Lucinda was playing a game, then she played the best game.
Oh, she played a game. She played a hell of a game.
If she was playing the game from the beginning, when she was like, I'm going to prove myself. You know what I mean?
These three definitely These three definitely played the best game, I feel like, for sure.
Yeah. If Lucinda was playing the game, I mean, which is why I made her a made woman and those made men. You know what I'm saying? John Gotti, Tyrese Tulips, and Lucy Luciano. Like, those, they were the mafia gang leaders.
See, man, we needed you talking about this throughout the season, bro. Come on, dog.
Man, now it be taking too much, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My schedules be all off. Like having that, like, I had to take my dad to some appointments, but had to leave my house at like 3 a.m. to make it to his house by 5 a.m. to make it to Dallas by like 8 a.m.
Nigga, ain't nobody told your ass to move all the way out in the sticks.
I'm just saying my schedule is completely
off. Yo, reclusive country ass. Ain't nobody told you to move out there with the cows,
bro.
Hey,
I'm in the big city now. I ain't in the middle of nowhere. It's a separate city all by itself. No adjoining cities around it.
Define big.
Bro, it's pretty big. I'm talking about this, like, I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's like almost 200,000 people out here, or maybe more than that. Let me see.
All y'all out there in the middle of nowhere by yourselves.
Nah, it ain't. Oh, it's 112,000, but it's a lot of people, and we got everything.
That does it for Love Island Games. For those of you who are new to the Tyreek experience, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hopefully we'll see him on something else. I need Tyreek to pop up on whatever the hell Netflix got going on. Perfect Match is really a useless show, but fuck it. Go ahead, pop up on Perfect Match. Go ahead and pop up on Love Island All Stars over there in the UK. He'll run the hell out of that villa. But I don't know if UK will ever let a real nigga on there again. They've been on some fuck shit ever since season 10. Ever since Tyreek and them ran that villa, they've been on some fuck shit. So
what was Toby's original season?
Toby, I think, was like season 6 of UK or something like that. 5 or 6, something like that. But it was a pretty popular season. Like, Toby's season was one of the more popular seasons over there.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good season.
Was not Lucinda, Zay and Sydney? That was season 4 of USA.
I think so. I think 4 was.
That would have been right before KK and Keenan.
Yeah. That was season 4, because that was the Jeff season. That nigga Jeff and Tim.
I can't remember. I know I can remember some people from it, but I don't know where I know them from. Like, I don't even know where I know Gabby from. I know I seen her on something.
Gabby was just on All Stars over in the UK.
I didn't watch it though.
Maybe she just looks like a bunch of other people who've had the work she's had done. But thank y'all for watching, man. Catch you on Love is Blind. Peace.
Hey, y'all. Peace.